नमस्कार, आप सभी का स्वागत है। देख रहे हैं आप ई विद्या चैनल नंबर 5 और हमारा ऑफिशियल यूट्यूब चैनल NCERT ऑफिशियल और NCERT PM ई विद्या कक्षा 5 का यूट्यूब चैनल। CIT NCERT द्वारा प्रसारित लाइव इंटरैक्टिव सत्र में मैं सृजन राजपूत हूँ। मेरे साथ हैं साइन लैंग्वेज इंटरप्रेटर आशीष गहलोत। आशीष, आपका सत्र में स्वागत करते हैं। कक्षा 5 के बच्चों के लिए हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं सब्जेक्ट द वर्ल्ड अराउंड अस। टॉपिक रहेगा जर्नी ऑफ अ रिवर, नदी की यात्रा भाग 2 विषय हम जानेंगे। भाग 1 के लिए आप हमारा ऑफिशियल यूट्यूब चैनल एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं NCERT ऑफिशियल के नाम से, और यहाँ पर भाग 2 में हम भाग 1 को आपके लिए ज़रूर समराइज़ करेंगे। आप इस विषय में यदि कोई प्रश्न कुछ जानना चाहते हैं हमारे एक्सपर्ट से, तो इसके लिए आप हमसे कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं हमारे फ़ोन नंबर के ज़रिए, जो कि आपकी स्क्रीन पर फ्लैश किया जा रहा है। ये है 8800440559। यदि मेल के माध्यम से हमारे लर्नर्स हमें क्वेश्चन भेजना चाहते हैं तो इसके लिए लिखें dts.class5@cret.nic.in पर। हमारे वो सभी व्यूअर्स जो हमें हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल्स के ज़रिए देख रहे हैं, वे भी लाइव चैट बॉक्स ऑप्शन में लिखें और तुरंत अपना प्रश्न हमारे एक्सपर्ट से जान लीजिए। नदी की यात्रा, बच्चों नदी के बारे में बात करने जा रहे हैं। नदियाँ जब अपने स्रोत से निकलकर समुद्र तक बहने की यात्रा करती हैं, इस बीच बहुत से राज्य जो कि नदियों के किनारे बसे हैं, एक पूरी लंबी यात्रा, एक पूरी कहानी नदी के साथ जुड़ जाती है। आप सभी जानते हैं नदियों से हमें एक बहुत बड़ी सीख मिलती है, ये है अविरल बहना, यानी बिना रुके हर रुकावट को पार करते हुए बहना। नदियों से जुड़ी आज कुछ खास बातें अपने एक्सपर्ट से जानेंगे। स्वागत करते हैं सर मिस्टर अमित कुमार ठाकुर का, जो कि लेक्चरार हैं हिस्ट्री विषय के, हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं SBV नंबर 1 वीर उधम सिंह मंडावली दिल्ली स्कूल से। सर नमस्कार, स्वागत है।
Namaskar, very good afternoon to all my dear students, their parents and my fellow teachers who are watching this program. Good afternoon to all of you.
एक बार फिर सर के साथ ही हम भी आपका स्वागत करते हैं और चलिए विषय को जानना शुरू करते हैं। सर भाग 2 पढ़ने जा रहे हैं, भाग 1 को अपने बच्चों के लिए एक बार पुनः बताते हैं।
जी, dear children, we discussed some very important things about Godavari River. We discussed important facts about Godavari River. We discussed its origin. We discussed the Godavari basin. We discussed about Godavari delta, etc. And we also discussed a very fascinating aspect of Godavari, and that is Godavari Pushkaram. That is a very famous fair, very famous festival that is related to Godavari. That is all that we discussed in part 1.
पार्ट 1 को हमने आप सभी के लिए समराइज़ कर लिया है। गोदावरी नदी से जुड़ी बहुत सी बातें हमने की। आज जानते हैं अपने एक्सपर्ट से गोदावरी नदी के बारे में बहुत कुछ अन्य बातें। सो सर, व्हाट डज गोदावरी प्रोवाइड अस?
Yes. Dear children, any river, including Godavari, it supports our life. In many ways, it supports our life. So I request you to watch to your TV, your screen, and you will notice what important things Godavari is providing to us. There are many ways Godavari support lives. In this picture, you can very easily see that Godavari is helping us by growing the food crops, and it also giving us opportunity to water sports, etc. So there are many ways in which Godavari supports life, and you can watch on your screen. Godavari provides water to people for drinking, cooking, washing, growing food, making things in their factories, and also, dear children, it also provides us ecotourism. Now, some of you might be surprising what is ecotourism. So, dear children, ecotourism means visiting natural places like forests, rivers, or mountains to enjoy their beauty, watch animals or birds, and learn about nature without harming the environment. So, by this way, Godavari supports our life.
जी, जान चुके हैं आप सभी कि गोदावरी बहुत सभी ज़रूरतें हमारी पूरी पूरी करती हैं। और ऐसे में देखिए, हमें पानी देना हो, चाहे हमें फसल के लिए, फसल उगाने के लिए जितने जल की आवश्यकता पड़ती है वो भी गोदावरी नदी से मिलता है। उसके आसपास रहने वाले लोगों को, जितने भी गांव शहर गोदावरी नदी के आसपास बसे हैं, इको टूरिज़्म को सपोर्ट करती है गोदावरी नदी। और आगे जानते हैं सर, आपने कहा कि हम उसे लाइफलाइन के तौर पर भी जानते हैं गोदावरी नदी को, तो व्हाई इज गोदावरी कॉल्ड लाइफलाइन ऑफ द रीजन?
Very good question. Godavari is the lifeline of the economy of the region around it. So why is a river called lifeline? Because it provides various employment opportunities to the people living besides the river. It provides various facilities to start occupations in which people are engaged. So dear children, let us see what are the occupations, in which occupations are people engaged near river Godavari. So there are a lot of occupations that Godavari provide to the people living around its banks. The first important occupation is farming. The people living in the Godavari basin usually grow sugarcane, wheat, rice, vegetable, millets, etc. Godavari provides water for irrigation, and Godavari also provides electricity to the farmers. In this way, Godavari helps farmers. Similarly, Godavari also provides opportunity for the occupation in industry. Textile, pharma means medicines, agro-based industries, etc. are located near Godavari. Godavari river provides water for the production process of these industries, and it also provides electricity to run these industries. In this way, Godavari is a very important lifeline of this region because it provides various opportunities, and also it provides service sector. It also provides opportunity for service sector also, ecotourism, water transport, etc. All facilities, all opportunities are provided by Godavari to the people who live along the coastal area of Godavari region.
जी, तो गोदावरी को जीवन रेखा ऐसे ही नहीं कहा जाता है। इस नदी के आसपास रहने वाले सभी जो भी लोग हैं, जो भी क्षेत्र हैं, उनको पोसती है, उनको पालन पोषण करती है उनका गोदावरी नदी। और आगे हम सर आपसे जानना चाहेंगे, जीवन रेखा की बात तो हमने समझ ली, लेकिन आपने कहा कि इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को लेकर, कि बिजली उत्पादन को लेकर हमें नदियों की ज़रूरत होती है। ऐसे में गोदावरी नदी का भी एक अहम रोल है। सो कैसे हम लोगों को ये इलेक्ट्रिसिटी मिलती है? जानते हैं आपसे व्हाट इज़ डैम एंड what are the advantage and disadvantage of a dam?
Yes, very good question. Dear children, you must be knowing that there are over 900 dams that are built over Godavari. And now some of you might be surprising what is a dam. So let me start with the very basic definition of dam. A dam is like a giant wall, a very big wall that blocks flow of a river and stores water in a large water body called a reservoir. Now let me show you a picture of dam. It is a dam built over Godavari. So as you know that there are pros and cons of everything. There are advantages as well as disadvantages of everything. So dam is a very good. It has very it provides very great facilities to the people. It has many advantages, but it also has disadvantages. So let us talk what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages of a dam. So first of all, we will talk about benefits of a dam. Water is stored in dams so that people can use it even during dry season for drinking, growing crops and making electricity. And additionally, a dam also controls the flood, and additionally it provides scenic beauty to the region, and it adds to the tourism facility also. So these are the benefits of a dam. Now we talk about disadvantages of a dam. The first important disadvantage of a dam is the water stored in dams floods land that was once home to animals and people, so that many have to leave their homes and shift elsewhere when dams are built. So these are the advantages and disadvantages. Yes, please, next question.
जी सर, आपने कहा डैम्स के ज़रिए हमें उसके एडवांटेज और डिसएडवांटेज दोनों ही देखने को मिलते हैं। कई फ़ायदे हैं तो कई नुकसान भी हैं। जब भी डैम्स बनाए जाते हैं तो एक सबसे बड़ा नुकसान जो देखने को मिलता है कि हम नदी को उसका रास्ता जो है बदलने के लिए कह रहे हैं, और ऐसे में एक बड़ा क्षेत्र जो है जहाँ रह रहे लोगों को विस्थापित करना पड़ता है, उन्हें खाली करवाना पड़ता है। तो डेफिनेटली एडवांटेज के तौर पर देखें तो हमें इलेक्ट्रिसिटी मिल रही है और भी कई अन्य इस्तेमाल इस तरह से किए जा रहे हैं बिजली के। डिसएडवांटेजेस भी हैं। सो अब आपसे जानना चाहेंगे, डैम की बात हमने की है तो मुख्य डैम जो कि गोदावरी रिवर पर है, मेन डैम्स।
हाँ, there are many dams, where over more than 900 dams are there over Godavari, and every dam is very useful for the people living around it, around that side. So I would like to draw your attention that Godavari or any other river is getting polluted. And river water pollution has become a very major problem for the humankind. So I would like to talk about the things, the factors that make Godavari polluted. So most of you, many of you might be wondering, what are the causes, what are the factors that pollute Godavari? So
Yes.
dear children, there is a rapid increase in population and number of factories near Godavari. She gets polluted by waste material, plastic, dirty or unclear water that goes into the water of Godavari. So these are the important pollutants that pollute Godavari river: waste material, plastic and dirty or unclear water. So this problem of pollution in Godavari has become so large that everyone is very much worried about the pollution in Godavari. So dear children, it is our duty to take some steps to stop, to prevent, to minimize the pollution of every river, including Godavari.
So dear viewers, now we are well aware of the reasons how river get polluted. Sir, my next question for you is, when does a river flood? So what can be done to prevent the harms of flood?
Yes. River flood is another important problem that we face. But before that, I would also I would like to talk something more about the pollution, because
Sure,
pollution
sir.
is very important,
Definitely.
very alarming situation. So it is appropriate to talk something at length about pollution. So dear children, just look at your screen, your monitor, and you will notice that factories and human activities are polluting Godavari. You can see picture on the on your screen that factories and human activities are polluting Godavari. Similarly, another picture shows you that factories and human activities are polluting Godavari. So it means the main responsible element of river pollution is the human activities. So we can only we can, that is human being, can prevent the pollution. So what can be done to save Godavari from pollution? It is natural. It is a bit natural question that might arise in your mind. What can be done to save Godavari from pollution? So the simplest way, the simplest answer is that we should create minimum waste and garbage by purchasing eco-friendly products.
Right.
So dear students, I request you all to purchase eco-friendly products to so that we can create minimum wastage, and that minimum waste will definitely prevent or minimize the pollution in Godavari. It means we are our Prime Minister Mr. Modi is also appealing to all the masses that we should purchase our indigenous products, that is Swadeshi. These Swadeshi products are eco-friendly products like khadi, like earthen pots, etc. These are eco-friendly products, and if we purchase and use these eco-friendly products, we will create minimum waste and garbage, and that will prevent or minimize the pollution in Godavari. Similarly, another important question that might arise in your mind: why is river pollution harmful?
Yes.
We are talking very much about river pollution. Why river pollution is so much harmful? It must be very clear in mind also. So, dear children, polluted river water can make humans sick when they use it. Whenever you consume contaminated water, polluted water, you may fall sick. So this is the main disadvantage, and this is the main harm of river pollution. Similarly, another disadvantage or another harm of river pollution is that fish, turtles, birds and animals, etc. are killed by the polluted river water, and they disappear, causing a severe damage to the environment. So river pollution not only sick us, but it also causes a severe damage to the environment, and a great loss to biodiversity happens due to this river pollution. So therefore it is our great duty to mitigate, to minimize the river pollution. And another very important thing that must be kept in your mind, that is sometimes clean looking water may be polluted. I would like to suggest a very important, a very simple activity that you can undergo in your home also. Just take a spoonful of sugar and a spoonful of oil and add it to the 2 glasses of water, and you will observe that the water in which sugar is mixed, it looks like that there is nothing, because sugar is dissolved in the water. And but in the another glass in which you have added oil, that water will be looked dirty or polluted, etc. So sometimes some pollutants are dissolved into the water or river water, like Godavari river water, and some people might think that it is harmless water because there is no impurity is visible on the face of it. But as the impurity or pollutants are dissolved into the water, that water has become polluted, and if you consume that polluted water, it will be harmful to you also. So it is very important to keep in mind that sometimes chemicals and dirty soapy water get dissolved into river water. In that case, river water may look clean, but it is still polluted and may make people sick when they consume it. So you must be very watchful, you must be very careful while using water, because sometimes water may look clean, but it may be polluted.
Yes.
Similarly, another very important thing you must understand, and that is green blanket. What is a green blanket? So dear students, fertilizers are dissolved into river water and they cause fast growth of river vegetation. Consequently, a green blanket is created on the surface of river. It chokes all the life in river water. It becomes difficult for fish to breathe, and the river water becomes unsafe for human use. So dear student, you must be very much careful while dealing with the pollution matter, issue of pollution, because green blanket also pollutes the river water. I just show you a picture. In this picture you can see that there is 2 types of water, one is blue and one is green. Blue water is pollution free water. It is harmless water. You can use it. But when you see green water in a river, you must be very much cautious, and you must understand that the surface of river covered by green blanket, and this green blanket is a source of water pollution. So you must be very much aware of green blanket also. Similarly,
Sir, what can we do to stop the water pollution?
Yes, very important, very relevant question. What should be done to stop river water pollution? So, dear student, we should try our best to stop waste, chemicals, plastic, and other pollutants from going into river water. So, if you can do this, then you can stop river water pollution. Similarly, you should create minimum waste, and similarly you should treat dirty water before it goes into river. All these steps can prevent or can reduce water pollution or river pollution.
Yes, sir. When does a river flood?
Yes.
Question.
Besides the river pollution, another problem related to a river is flood.
Yes.
You have recently heard about flood in Delhi. Some parts of Delhi was submerged in the water because there is flood in Delhi also. And not only in Delhi, but in many parts of our country, we have we have watched the news of flood. So what is flood and how is it harmful? And sometimes Godavari also gets flooded. So we must all know about all these things. So dear student, one first important question is when a river floods. When we can say that there is a flood? When there is too much rain, a river expands and becomes faster, deeper and bigger. It outflows its banks and floods large area. It is called a situation of flood. So now you have understood what is a flood.
So how to prevent flood?
Yes, how to prevent flood. So dear student, if we can do very simple thing, we should grow more and more tree to prevent flood, because if there are no trees, it means water runs off the land faster and causes flooding. And if there are trees slow down rainwater and help the soil soak up water. So very simple thing that we can do to prevent flood is to grow more and more trees. So this thing you must understand.
So how flood is harmful?
Yes, very very important question. So that what are the harm attached to the flood? So dear children, when too much rain falls, all the water rushes into the river and its expanding waters flood houses, fields and roads, causing great damage and destruction. People and animals often have to leave their homes to stay safe. So in this way, flood is very harmful.
Yes. Sir, my next question is what we can do to manage before flood?
Yes. So dear student, we are living in the world of science. So we know that flood is a natural disaster, and for every natural disaster we should be prepared well in advance.
Yes.
So what things we can do before flood, what things we can do during the flood, and what things we can do even after the flood to mitigate its harmful effects. We should be very much aware of all these things. So you can watch on your screen that we can avoid the harms of flood by at 3 important stages before flood. What we can do before flood? You can very easily see 4-5 steps are there which we can take before the flood to mitigate its loss. And similarly, what we can do during the flood. 5 steps are shown on your TV screen. You can very easily understand what things can be done during the flood to mitigate the harmful effects of flood. And similarly, and dear student, not only during the flood but even after the flood, we have to take some important steps to mitigate the losses caused by flood even after the flood. So all these three important stages you have to take care of for mitigating the harmful effects of the flood. And dear student, you can also watch on your screen that for preventing for being prepared for facing any natural disaster, you must get a emergency kit ready at your home.
Yes,
this type of emergency kit can help you to avoid the harmful effects of a natural disaster.
So these are the way how you can do before flood or to manage flood. So this is our today's topic from the subject The World Around Us and topic Journey of a River Part 2, Nadi Ki Yatra. For that, thank you so much Mr. Amit Kumar Thakur. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. And I would like to request all the students that you must also go through your book also to understand this chapter in a better way. Thank you.
Yes. आप सभी एनसीईआरटी की किताबें यदि अपने घर तक मंगवाना चाहते हैं, जिस तरह से सर बता रहे थे कि आप एनसीईआरटी की किताबों से अपनी बाकी की पढ़ाई एक बार फिर से दोहरा सकते हैं। किताबें मंगवाने के लिए यानी कक्षा 4 और कक्षा 7 की नई किताबें मंगवाने के लिए विभिन्न प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं, जिनमें अमेज़ॉन, फ्लिपकार्ट और एनसीईआरटी की ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट से आप सभी किताबें मंगवा सकते हैं। आइए देखते हैं आगे प्रसारित होने वाले सत्रों की एक झलक। कुछ ही देर में हमारा अगला सत्र आप देखेंगे। ये कक्षा 5 के बच्चों के लिए मैथमेटिक्स का सत्र होगा। टॉपिक है वी द ट्रैवलर्स पार्ट 2। 3 बजे का सत्र रहेगा क्लास 6 स्टूडेंट्स के लिए साइंस का टॉपिक जानने का, जो कि टॉपिक है लिविंग क्रिएचर्स एक्सप्लोरिंग देयर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स। 3:30 पर क्लास 6 स्टूडेंट्स के लिए मैथमेटिक्स का टॉपिक लेकर आएंगे डेटा हैंडलिंग एंड प्रेजेंटेशन पार्ट 2। 4 बजे का सत्र रहेगा ऑनलाइन प्रशिक्षण सत्र। बात होगी प्रौद्योगिकी शिक्षण शास्त्री एकीकरण हेतु अनुदेशनात्मक प्रारूप को लेकर। 5 बजे का सहयोग सत्र, जहाँ टॉपिक है कनेक्ट एंड ग्रो योर गाइड टू स्ट्रॉन्ग रिलेशनशिप। इन सभी टॉपिक्स को आप ई विद्या चैनल और हमारे ऑफिशियल यूट्यूब चैनल पर देख सकते हैं। इस सत्र को हमारे साथ इंटरप्रेट किया है आशीष ने। आशीष, थैंक यू सो मच टू इंटरप्रेट दिस सेशन। माय नेम इज सृजन राजपूत। टाइम टू रैप अप द शो। थैंक यू सो मच।